Okay, so now we're recording, guys, and we're gonna start. I want you guys to understand. You ever heard of an IPO?
Mm-hmm.
Independent business owner. Yeah.
Huh?
Independent business owner.
No, something you trade on stock, right?
Initial public offering.
Yeah.
And basically, Mark, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. You smoking your weed? You can smoke your weed on camera.
We won't catch a contact.
I'll be dipping it. I'll be dipping in and out. Now let me stop.
You off today, Will. You're an extra busy.
That's funny.
All right. So basically, a public, initial public offering, an IPO is what businesses have when they're trying to get funding, from shares. Okay. But the thing about what's the difference between an IPO is that the IPO is heavily regulated by the government, and when a company gets an IPO and a stock is purchased or whatever, the person who purchased the stock is also a partial owner of the it's a partial owner of the business, of the company or whatever. It basically denotes a share as ownership. And you remember that show Shark Tank?
Yeah.
Okay, so you seen Shark Tank or whatever, and you see they're trying to they're giving these people a certain amount of money to invest in their business or whatever, but they're also they're requesting parts and percentages of these people's businesses. Mm-hmm. Well, there's something that what we're going to be dealing with today is the ICO. Okay, initial ICOs are initial coin offerings. Okay, initial coin offerings. Okay, mm-hmm. and what's the difference between an IPO and an ICO? The difference between an IPO and an ICO is ICOs. The person who's investing in these coins don't particularly own a portion of the business, but they own a portion of the coin, and it's really different. Also, ICOs are not heavily regulated by the government, meaning that back in the days when we wanted to purchase stock or whatever, we would have to have at least $1,000 to $10,000 to even get into the ball game and play. And if you're an investor, a lot of investors need about 25 or 30,000, all the way up to $1 million to be considered like real investors in certain types of businesses or whatever. The ICO changed the game. When somebody's juggling?
No, it's not me.
Do you hear firecrackers in the background?
Oh, is that gunshots? Are you in the hood?
Actually, I live in a suburb, but you wouldn't know tonight. It's close to the 4th of July, and I it get a little out of hand.
Take your computer, put it on the floor so you can be safe.
I know, right?
No, I'm just messing with you.
That's okay. That's cool.
Basically, an ICO changes the game for everybody. I mean, everybody. And the reason why is because ICOs will allow the little guy, okay, as far as crowdfunding is concerned, with certain contracts, crypto contracts or whatever, the little guy can come in at a nickel. You know what I'm saying? Or a little guy can come in at $1 or $5 or $10, and that changes the game. It changes the game a lot, because a lot of times when the whole .com bubble came or whatever, and the explosion came, everybody should have been getting in, buying Google stocks and buying Facebook stocks and buying all these stocks or whatever. There was a time, man, when these shares were so low and you got in at the initial, like at the beginning, you basically were a millionaire at the time. Okay. Hello T. Hello, T. Okay, we wait for them to get set up or whatever. I don't want to go too far ahead when people are coming in. But basically these it changes the game when you can take $20 and invested into these ICOs, and a lot of these new ICOs that are coming up right now. It's just that we're at the beginning of a new era. Okay, we're at the beginning of a new era where you guys, whoever missed the boat on those .com bubbles back in the days, you guys got a new fresh chance to become millionaires. And you don't have to wait a long time. This is going to happen between now and 2021. Like, if you get in right now at the right time or whatever, you're going to be a millionaire. And let me tell you why. Because there are coins, there are ICOs that are worth 20 cents, 12 cents. I found a coin called the called the pot coin. That was the pot coin, okay? And like somebody told me about the coin, and I said, okay, let me look this coin up. So I looked up the coin, and the coin was it was my friend Green. She told me about it. The coin was 12 cents per coin, and these coins, a lot of these coins are going to like Bitcoin. Bitcoin at one time was like $1, I mean, even under $1. Now Bitcoin is $2,600 or $2,700. And just imagine had you bought Bitcoin when it was under $1. How much money? That's crazy. You understand? So
yeah,
I caught the Ethereum wave. Okay, the Ethereum is another ICO or whatever. It's another cryptocurrency. Well, it's not really. It's a crypto contract. And I came in with that crypto contract is now. I think it's at $330 now, and I came in at $40. I came in when the share was worth $40 or whatever, and I had a nice amount on my hands. So it was that was a blessing or whatever. But there's more than 800 other coins, and all of these companies have a particular reason why they're using this particular coin or whatever. Some of them are smart contracts or whatever. Some of these companies are like I said, they're using ICOs or whatever because it's a better way for crowdfunding or whatever for their particular projects. There's a coin called the Saya coin or whatever, and I believe that coin deals with it's like another Dropbox type of coin or whatever. But they take your private information, I believe, and they break it up into different areas or whatever and scatter it all across the internet so no one can steal that information. I hope I'm saying, if I said the wrong coin and somebody watches this, I'm sorry, but I think it was the Saya coin that actually did that or whatever. But the thing is, the point that I'm trying to make is that all of these coins have a function behind them, and you have to research these coins and find out the function behind them. And once you find out the function behind them, and you start to like this coin for whatever reason, then it's once you invest in these coins right now, man, I'm telling you, when after the year 2020, your life is going to be totally different. And this is revolutionary. This is revolutionizing. Somebody's outside at the bus stop. Y'all heard that?
Yeah.
Who was that?
I got my windows open at my house.
They shooting out there and taking the bus, huh? No, I'm just joking.
Y'all can hear everything. Oh my God, you got such good ears.
You got a great
mic. Extra good.
You got a great mic.
That's that good old Mac.
All right, so basically, right now is the era for you guys to come in and get these coins. Another thing about cryptocurrencies and crypto smart contracts is that due to the fact that they're unregulated by the government, and listen, I'm saying this, let me say this, I'm saying this is for entertainment purposes only. I am not giving you advice on any type of business of any kind or whatever. I just want to put that disclaimer out there. So, because what I'm about to tell you or whatever, I just don't want to get sued or somebody trying to sue me over something that I said. But basically, these smart contracts will allow a person to keep their money safe. I'm not going to tell you to go launder money or whatever. But what I'm telling you is that if you like to keep your money safe and you like the government to be outside of your business, then these cryptocurrencies, a lot of these cryptocurrencies are decentralized and they're anonymous or whatever. So like there's a coin called Monero. That's an anonymous coin or whatever. So there's a lot of these crypto contracts on platforms that are anonymous or whatever. So basically, you know, no one can regulate or watch, you know, where those coins are going or what you're doing with your money or whatever. And I love that about cryptocurrency, period. You know what I mean? Government regulation will eventually squeeze its way in, but for the meantime or whatever, you know, it's good to have your money diversified over a couple of crypto contracts that you like. You guys got any questions so far?
Nope, I'm listening.
Actually, I do have a question.
Oh, whoops.
So, did I turn it down? Okay, so I understand the logic behind the coins. Yeah. My questions are more so personal in terms of retirement, for example.
Right.
What's the best coin? Is there like a strategy you can provide?
Yeah, those strategies are in the training. But I could tell you one thing. The first 10 crypto coins, the first 10 to 20 crypto coins are the coins that are booming right now. And I want you guys to have access to that chat area. Do you guys have access to the chat?
Yep.
Okay,
yes.
I'm going to post something. Give me a second. I'm going to post something in here. Okay, give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have any wallets? Have any crypto wallets?
I have that Coinbase one.
You got the Coinbase one? You got your account accepted and everything? Everything's working smoothly?
Well, you know what was interesting? So I set it up like, I don't know, a month ago or so before I actually started talking to you. But I was never able to, I was trying to actually run an ad on this platform called Fort Ads, and they only accept Bitcoins. And so I was trying to actually set it up to do that. However, it wasn't working right. I couldn't even get my address for my wallet. So
wait a minute. Your address is always, if you can get inside of the wallet, your address is right on your on the whatchamacallit page, your account page. As soon as you click on account, you have all your addresses there.
Okay, well maybe it was me, but yeah, I gotta figure that little piece out.
Yeah, you'll see something that says get address or whatever, and you just click that and it'll pop up, a little box will pop up with your code. That'll be
right. I seen that code, but here's my disconnect. I didn't understand I understand how to copy and paste, but I didn't understand where to copy and paste that. And so,
well, what are you trying to do? You trying to send money to somebody?
I was actually trying to send money. Yes.
Okay, so in Coinbase, there's a little area at the top. It just says send and receive. So when you click that, it's usually on the send part first. And what you do is you take if you're sending money to somebody, you have to go and they have an address that you have to get from them.
Right.
So you copy their address and you put it into your send area, and then you choose how much money you want to send, and that's how you're going to send that money.
Okay.
Okay, but you gotta make sure that you go through Coinbase and see all of the features that you have there. Mark, you need to get a Coinbase account, man. You need to get a Coinbase account or some type of wallet where the reason why I tell people to use Coinbase is because Coinbase is a place where you can purchase the main 3 coins that's exploding right now, which is Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. Okay, and Litecoin is a coin that's like Bitcoin, but it's a better Bitcoin. But it's at $48 or something. Last time I checked, it was like $48 or $45 or something like this. But this coin is going to shoot up. Ethereum is still moving towards $400, go on its way to $500. I think you guys can get into Ethereum because it's a 21-year-old kid named I forgot his name. I'll think of it in a second. But he basically created Ethereum, and he created this smart contract, and it was a genius. There's a lot of stuff that's on this platform that these web applications will be using, and he just, you know, China's in, you know, Russia's in right now. He just went to meet with Vladimir Putin, or Putin, whatever, how you ever pronounce his name. South Korea is in. The Philippines is in. So a lot of people are you know, putting their hands into this particular coin, Ethereum or whatever. And I basically got most of my currencies in Ethereum. But you know, you want to have a diversification, and I want to show you guys Poloniex in a little while. After we finish talking, I want to bring you over to Poloniex, and I want you guys to understand how to get your wallet set up, how to you know, purchase certain coins or whatever, and then I want to show you guys how to trade the coins. Okay, and I just sent you guys a link. I just sent you a link just now.
I see it.
You see that link?
Yeah.
Did you guys click on that link?
Not
I see
yet.
you looking, Katrina. I see you looking.
Yeah, I am looking. Hey, William, since I have not traded or purchased anything within that Coinbase wallet, can I sign up under you, or it's only one account per household?
Say that again. I'm not understanding.
So how many accounts can you have, or wallets can you have with Coinbase?
I'm not even sure. I think I've never tried to make more than one, but I think.
How many emails can you use?
I think you can. I think, yeah, you have to use one email to one account, but I don't know if you can make you can make two accounts. I'm not even sure about that.
Okay.
But why would you want to make more than one account? Just curiosity.
Well, because I wasn't successful with putting that account together, and then under you it says you get you'll get $10 of worth of free Bitcoin. So I'm like, oh, that might work.
Well, they give you. Well, the thing is, when you set your account up or whatever, there's an invite part, and I think it's in the settings section or whatever. There's an invite part, and Coinbase gives you $10 for inviting somebody else, and they give the other person $10 when they spend $100. When they get $100 worth of Bitcoin, though.
Got it.
So you get $100 worth of Bitcoin, you get $10. You get a free $10. You and the other person get a free $10, which is pretty cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
If you've got a lot of people that you're you know, inviting and bringing in, that's pretty cool or whatever. But yeah, Mark, you definitely need to set your account up, man. You need to get you know, just start off by trying to get yourself in a place where you can actually purchase the coins, because you can take Bitcoin, right? And this is in my William Freedman's cryptocurrency training. You can take Bitcoin and actually transform that coin into other coins. And and I'll show you how to do that in the training or whatever. So you can take a Bitcoin and turn it into an Ethereum coin, or like when you go to that site that I just sent you guys, it says Coin Market Cap.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There's a whole list of coins. There's a whole bunch of coins on that page. Do you guys see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. There's all kinds of coins. There's let me see. Hold on for a second. Yeah, we got Bitcoin, we got Ethereum, Ripple, Litecoin, Ethereum Classic, NIM, IOTA, Dash, BitShares, Stratus, Monero. Okay, so Monero's like the 11th coin, and it goes all the way down. You see Saya Coin down there, Steam, Stellar Lumens, all of those coins. If you notice, it looks like a bloodbath over there, doesn't it? Well, if you look to your right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When I see bloodbaths, you know, everybody's like, oh, some people get nervous and they start selling off their coins and shit. And I tell people, listen, this coin market is just getting started. Nowhere in the world will these coins just disappear or crash to nothing. Buy. When you see bloodbath, buy. Because these coins are going back up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times the market has to correct itself or whatever. And we just had a huge correction before. We just had a huge correction before, whatever, and we had a nice little come up from that. or whatever. So you got to all of these different coins or whatever. It's when you guys start to get into the coins or whatever, you definitely want to Google the names of the companies that you see on the side, like Google Ethereum, Google Ripple, like Ripple Coin, right? I'll tell you about Ripple Coin. Ripple Coin, not a lot of cryptocurrency community people, they don't particularly care for Ripple because they say Ripple is part of the Illuminati or whatever. But basically,
Right.
what Ripple, you heard that before?
No. I heard how the Federal Reserve has a coin now, so everybody should watch out. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody wants to link Federal Reserve to Illuminati and all that. So I'm just like,
right. Yeah. Well, you know, I have conflict. I believe in the Illuminati, so I have conflictual. Yeah. I have conflict towards the coin, but that didn't stop me from buying. I don't buy from. Don't ever buy coins from emotion. Do not emotion buy. Okay, you got to look at the charts. You got to read. You got to read what information is there, and then you have to work on that information. Forget about what you feel. Okay. This coin Ripple. This coin is called Ripple Coin. Okay. Now Ripple Coin is a coin that a lot of banks will be using in the future, and the reason why they're creating this coin is because you see how it takes 3 to 5 business days for you to transfer money from one bank to the next.
And all that, yeah.
Freaking pain in the ass. Like you may need that money faster than that. You know what I mean? So basically, Ripple Coin will be a coin that these banks share, and then when they transfer money from one person to the next, or whatever, these coins, those bank transfers will all of a sudden be, instead of being 3 to 5 business days, it'll be 15 seconds.
Mercy.
And you know that's what the coins said intent was. Now, you go to the cryptocurrency world, they're gonna say that that these banks or whatever is trying to crash the market because they're angry that people are using these cryptocurrencies. The government, they do not like these coins. They're trying to run regulations on these coins right now, trying to say that terrorist organizations are laundering money with the coins, and that's bullshit. They know that the dollar's falling right now, and when you have these coins or whatever, my Bitcoins, if the dollar fails or whatever, and I needed to go over to China, I can go over to China and get to access my Bitcoins and keep spending from over there like nothing happened. You know what I mean? You can't take $60,000, $70,000 into China in your pants pocket. You know what I mean? You can't take it in a duffel bag. You know what I mean? But they're coming up with this new government regulation. That basically Congress is trying to. Is that you again?
I stand near the airport.
The government is going to be coming. The government is basically going to be. They're going to try to do everything in their power to slow this cryptocurrency thing down because they don't have control over that, and they're coming up with these new regulations where they want to confiscate Bitcoins if they know that you're carrying it from one country to the next, because you can carry Bitcoins on a piece of paper because they're called paper wallets. You can put $1 million on a wallet that looks like a damn receipt.
Right.
Like this. $1 million could be on a piece of paper like this. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you. Let me see.
That's a crazy concept.
Hold on. Let me show you. I had an old receipt in here that because there's Bitcoin ATMs that are all over the place. And hold on for a minute. I'm in that, that drawer that everybody has. That drawer. That drawer, man. The drawer that just got everything in there.
Yes, and you know where it is too, right?
I'm the only one that understands this drawer. Anyway, I can't find it anyway. I must have threw it out or whatever because I didn't need it anymore. But basically, I had a receipt. Man, and the receipt was no bigger than this right here. It was no bigger than that. And I had about $300 on this receipt. And basically, if I lost that receipt, I lost the money. Point blank. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to show you guys what you need to get. I mean, I have a hard drive, an external hard drive right here, just a small one. It's called a BIPRA hard drive. And basically, I got a lot of money on here. I got money, for my children and stuff like that. I got different types of wallets in here for certain people that maybe I want to pass money on to if I happen to pass away. You know what I mean? I probably shouldn't even be putting this on this video because I have to watch out for my cousins and shit.
I'm like, this dude William letting people know he got bands on the. All right, we'll come look for that hard drive. All right,
they coming for my hard drive, man.
Man, giving these boys something to do this summer.
Oh man, man. You know what the thing about the hard drive is that whoever possesses the hard drive possesses the money. That's the thing. Like, there is no regulation. There is nobody you can run and tell. Like, if I get a hold of you, if I do something wild, like come to your house and send all your money to my house, right? And you got all the proof in the world that you see it go from your IP address to my IP address, right?
Yeah.
There is no one you can run and tell. The money's gone. So,
dang.
So let me ask you this. Can I interject real quick?
Sure.
I got a question about safety. Okay, so because I have a disconnect. Like, this is something that you actually just let sit. You don't touch it. You don't ever convert it to cash. Is that the correct understanding?
Okay, let me stop you right there, Christina. Let me stop you right there. When you said you don't convert it to cash, I almost had a heart attack because
I told you I had a disconnect.
There's no sense in us doing it if we can't get paid. You know, so basically this is how it is. You need a medium, okay? A medium is Coinbase or another type of wallet that will allow you to purchase coins, okay? So when you purchase coins, you can also sell those coins off and get your currency. Because, you know, every so often, I put $200. I started off with $200, right? I took the $200 and I put it into Coinbase. And I said, all right, let me just see this or whatever. If I get gypped out of $200, so what? It's only $200, chump change. So I put it in, and that $200 went from $200 to $1,400. Okay, and I've been spending off a little bit of the money. I just, you know, take a little bit of it out or whatever. Just, I don't even know why I do it. I just want to see, just make sure everything's functioning okay.
Right.
You know what I mean? Make sure I can get it when I want it. So I take off maybe $400 or whatever and just, and you know, and let it, but it keeps growing. It keeps growing and it keeps growing. And the thing is, when in that training that I just put out, the training teaches you how to take the coins and set them up to where they can constantly just sit there and grow. My grandmother, she's not a trader. She, you know what I mean, she's in her 70s, man. So she's not going to be on here trading cryptocurrencies and flipping them into other coins and stuff. You know what I mean? But when she saw how much money I was making, I gave her a little peek. And it's my grandmother, she's sitting on some pretty good change. You know what I mean? So she's an investor. So when she saw the potential, you know, she said, listen, man, set me up right away, right now. Like right now, let's do this right now. So that day, we tried to buy 20, she wanted to buy $2,200 worth of Bitcoins, but she had to wait for her account to get whatchamacallit. So what I did was I sent her the money in advance, and then I just took the cash or whatever. And then I had to be stuck with trying to get it back onto my account. But anyway, the thing is, what you asked earlier was, you know, you can let the coin sit, okay? Like if you got a coin like Bitcoin or Ethereum or Litecoin, those coins you want to hold on to for quite some time because Bitcoin is the grandfather of coins. You know what I mean? That was the first first coin that ever came out, and it's at $2,200 right now, but it's projected. I mean, it's projected to go up to 50,000 first. And then after 50,000, it was projected that it could go up to 500,000. So just imagine you got a coin, right? You got a coin at the price of $2,200 now, and this coin in 5-6 years is up to $50,000 per coin. I mean,
per coin, wow, yeah.
You know, and it has to grow. It's inevitable. It's going to grow. If it has a fork, the fork will be made with Litecoin or whatever, because Litecoin is a similar coin, but Bitcoin has certain issues of speed and things. There's little kinks that Bitcoin hasn't fixed yet, but Litecoin did. And I believe that Litecoin is going to, it may give Bitcoin a run for his money because it fixed those problems or whatever. So you definitely want to understand each coin that you get into, because when I first got into the coins and I heard people saying, yeah, research these coins, I was like, I don't want to research the coins. I just want to buy some Bitcoins or whatever and start making money. I didn't even think about the Ethereum and all this other stuff.
Right.
I said, okay, well, if I'm going to invest in here, I might have to start, looking through this stuff or whatever. So I came across Ethereum, and I said, what the fuck is this thing, Ethereum? That just sounded like a cool name and had a cool little symbol. And I was like, what is that? You know what I mean? So I went to go research it, and I understood what they were doing. I understood that I grasped the concept of smart contracts or whatever, and a light went off in my head, and I said, yo, I'm in the middle of a revolutionary change of the planet right now, and I have to take advantage. Like, a light came on in my head, and I understood what these coins were doing. They were changing the world. These coins are doing what Facebook and Twitter and Google and Instagram and all these other companies did. These coins are literally going to change the world. And when I started looking at these other coins, they're called altcoins, okay?
Alternate coins, yeah.
Exactly. So when I saw all of these altcoins or whatever, when you see 0.0000000.000, and I'm not realizing that a lot of these coins are under 50 cents or under 20 cents.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, these coins just have to grow to a few dollars in order for us to flip a profit. And there is no minimum, to mostly to what you can put. You can put in $10. I mean, I wouldn't advise you to put in $10 and try to get rich. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, if you put in $10, that $10 is going to grow. You put in $20, that $20 is going to grow or whatever. Now, where it gets dope is after you start getting what's going to happen, and the reason why I made this webinar is what's going to happen is people are going to start buying these coins, and they're going to start holding them in a wallet, right? And then they're going to start seeing how much money they made. I mean, how the money is just accumulating in the wallet by themselves. Then it's going to start a bug inside of you, and then you're going to be like, listen, this is great. I need to get some more of this money or whatever. And then you're going to start wanting to buy more currencies. And then once you go through that phase of trying to buy more currencies, you're going to want to start trading them. And that's the whole another part of the system. Now, you don't have to trade the coins, but if you do trade the coins or whatever, you're going to advance your opportunities into making more money, because like I said, there's coins like let me click over here and just check for a minute. There's coins like the Monero coin it was going up in value because, and this is probably not the best reason in the world, but a lot of the drug dealers from the undernet were using this Monero coin because it's an untraceable coin. Now, listen, I know drugs is bad. Besides weed, I don't like the rest of the stuff or whatever. But I'll tell you this right here. I mean, like I said, you can't market with your emotions. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because some person from church may be like, you know what, I don't like this coin or whatever because I don't want to be in, this lot of the system and blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, while you're doing that, the coin is still growing in value and somebody's making money off of this coin or whatever. So
right.
The overall of it is that, these coins have particular uses. There's another coin here. There's another coin that I wanted to talk to you guys about. It's called Made Safe coin. Okay, that's what I got Made Safe confused with the Sia coin. Okay, so the Made Safe coin is a coin. It's called Made Safe. So basically, you get to take your information and put it on this platform, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's literally impossible for anybody to steal that information because it's smashed to pieces and scattered all throughout the internet to different computers. So I'll have a picture.
Crazy.
I'll have a picture. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I'll have a picture of me and it's sitting at the beach, right? And I just say that's my personal picture. I don't want anybody to see the picture of me sitting at the beach. So I'll put it on this platform, right? And it'll download small. It'll take small portions of your hard drive and your hard drive, and it'll put my picture on there in small. But you won't be able to access that picture because it'll be only slither of it or whatever. But it'll put it on different hard drives or whatever and scatter it all across the internet. And the only way that it'll be accessed is if I bring it all together and access it through my account. And that's the most safest possible way to distribute information. And this company is going to change the planet with this type of technology. And the technology is based on that particular coin called MadeSafe coin. So now, you know, a person, you might want to look up MadeSafe or whatever and see their progression. And you might want to jump in at a time that you feel comfortable with jumping in or whatever, but the company is going to boom or whatever. Right now, MadeSafe coin is, I believe, 50 cents, it looked like.
Yep.
So, yeah. So basically, you know, that 50 cents, just imagine how much you think that coin is going to be worth in about 5 or 6 years. You know what I mean? At 50 cents per coin. So just imagine. Now, this is where just think about this for a minute, Mike. Think about this for a minute, Katrina.
Mm-hmm.
This is where the little guy comes in at. Now, let's just say you take $50, right? And you bought $50 worth of that MadeSafe coin at 50 cents a share, right?
Yeah.
Or the other one I was telling you about, the pot coin. You take the pot coin, for instance, and you take $50 and you bought $50 worth of pot coins at 12 cents a share. And that pot coin goes up to, let's just say, $100.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do the math on that? I mean, can
Oh, yeah. 50 cents times 100. Okay, I got you.
That changes the game, and that gives everybody a chance to be $1,000-millionaires on their way to millionaires or whatever. It changes the game for the little guy, because your little bit of money can buy a lot of shares that can grow. You know what I mean? Where you know, you couldn't buy, you know, 15 shares or however many shares you can get for 50 bucks at $10 a share or whatever. You couldn't do that back in the days or whatever with regular, you know, IPOs.
Right.
But with ICOs, you're starting from you know, there's certain coins that are under $1. You know, 0.001. You know what I mean? Like a fraction of a penny. And you can buy a whole bunch of these coins or whatever. And some of these coins, you know, we missed the ball on to you know, to really go in, like Bitcoin, for instance. Bitcoin was you know, when it was under $1, you know, we would have been millionaires right now. We would have had a little bit over $2.5 million, depending on how many coins that we had or whatever. So it changes the game. And you guys, this is something that you can do right now in your life that's going to change the future of you, your kids, your family, everything or whatever. You got to get these coins. You got to get these coins, and you got to sit on them first.
Okay.
Plain, or you want to have a stash that you got. You want to get a stash that you have or whatever. Like I got coins everywhere, man. I got coins on Coinbase. I got coins on Poloniex. I got coins on 2 other platforms. Plus, I have a slither of a plethora of wallets that I got on this hard drive here. You know what I mean? So I got coins all. I put it like this: I emptied my savings account and took all my money out of my savings account and closed my Chase account and diversified.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
There's nothing. The savings accounts are bullshit. Do not save anything that's losing value. The dollar is losing value constantly. Facts. It's like 90% of the spending power of the dollar has vanished. So when you have something that's depreciating in value, why the hell would I want to hold on to that? So basically, you need to take the depreciated dollar and try to gain some capital on that dollar, whatever. So it could be of some use, a substantial use of your life. So
absolutely,
you can't do that with saving money. Rich people do not save money. Rich people have their money stuck in different investments. I have all my money stuck in all kinds of investments. I have maybe 20 or 30% of my money that I can like go to the bank and tangibly get in my hand or whatever, but I have them all spread out or whatever. And one day I'm just going to sit down as an old man and I'm gonna scrape all of it in. And I'm gonna do something stupid like go to a little island and buy suspenders in a little bungalow and just open up a bar or something. I don't know, but I'm gonna do something crazy and foolish at an old age or whatever when I can enjoy my money. But the thing is, you guys got to get started right now. You're at the forefront of something that's going to change the planet.
Okay.
Any questions? Any questions, Mark?
I have a question. I never really understood the conversion rate for when the value of a currency increases. So, for example, let's say one of these altcoins was 50 cents, and it goes up to $2. That basically means that the value of it quadrupled.
Right.
So now, instead of me withdrawing 50 cents, I would be withdrawing $2.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, so that amount of money is multiplied by the amount of coins that I buy, correct?
Well, well, at first, if you don't have any coins, you're not going to make any money. So yeah, whatever amount of coins that you buy, that's going to measure your return off of the overall up kick up of the coin.
Okay, so in this example, let's say we got 50 cents of coins. I bought one coin. Let's say I bought 10 coins at 50 cents. So when these coins go up to $2, that means that I would have what, $20 worth of coins?
Yeah, you're gonna have me fucking doing math in my head. You're around, something around there. Yeah. I'm trying to do the math. I just took a Corona before I sat here and started this lesson. So
that's why I use small numbers. Because I knew you was I knew you was in a good mood today. I was like, all right, let me use some small numbers.
But yeah, that's how it is though, man. Okay. When you got your coins, let's say you got a certain number of coins, whatever, and you're sitting on these coins. Okay. When the market cap of the coin is rising or whatever, the coin is, the coin value is driven up by a number of factors, what's going on the actual platforms of these coins or whatever. But the thing is, the return on these coins depending, and also the return depends on the actual coin itself and what that particular company is doing at the particular time. But the return of the coin, yes, your money's going to quadruple, quintuple, and whatever the next word. What's the fifth word? I don't even know what comes up.
Quintuple, then hextuple, then septuple.
Sex, all of that. All of that. But yeah. But the coin is going to triple. The thing is, what I want you guys to understand is that when you buy these coins, you don't want to buy these coins at the wrong time. So you have to understand how to read charts, how to read the candlesticks, and how to understand that, if you see a coin that's all the way up to 30% from the night before, it probably wouldn't be a good time to buy that coin.
Yeah, it's going to go down. It's going to retreat.
Unless you predict that coin has some more growing to do, which is very risky or whatever, because, as things go up, they always come back down or whatever. So
yeah, there's more of a chance here.
Exactly. What happens is the coins go up, okay, and they're met at a resistance point or whatever, and they have a support level that you see riding, when you have a candlestick or whatever, and the candlestick is going upwards, you're looking for the support level, because once there's a support level and it meets the resistance or whatever, it may drop a little bit, and then it may gain another support level and go up. A lot of these coins go down, right? They go to, and it's going to happen like this. They're going to fall, and then they're going to go back up, and then sometimes they fall harder than they fell the last time, but then they go back up even more. Like right now, we just came out of a thing with Ethereum. The whole Ethereum network crashed kind of because it had an overload of people on it, and it couldn't handle the vast number of people on the platform. So it caused Ethereum's price to go down last week, and people started panicking and started selling off. And I told everybody, I made a post. I said, buy Ethereum. Buy, because
bro, you said like 10 posts.
Yeah, I posted like 10 posts. Buy, because even though that stuff is happening, Ethereum will always go up because it's the second most powerful coin outside of Bitcoin, and it has nothing. It's going to go up to $1,000. It's going, and it's nothing's going to stop it. Okay. This platform is there.
Clearly, I'm going to need your training, and your trainings are definitely step by step. So I'm sure I'll be able to understand them because they're very comprehensive. I'm sort of lost. I'm lost at the beginning. So.
All right, so let's
the initial coin offering. Okay, so the initial coin offering.
Yes.
Who is responsible for bringing that to the market? Is that who started?
Satoshi something.
Well, no. All right. Well, the ICOs, that's a good question because I don't know if there was a coin market 10 years ago when Bitcoin first came out. I'm not sure about that. I got to actually research that because I'm not sure if there wasn't a coin market at that time. Because in order to have a coin market, you have to have other coins against the Bitcoin. And I don't think that there were. I think that all of these coins started to come into play, as time progressed or whatever. So that's something that I'm gonna look into or whatever. But the main thing is, Katrina, is that there is an ICO now, and regardless of where it came from, it's there. It's there, and it's happening right now. The thing I try to tell people is that. Go ahead.
Well, because if the ICO is such in favor of the little guy, are these coins? Can I create my own coin? Can you create your own coin?
Yes.
Okay, so how do we go about doing that?
I actually had a little coin. I have a coin it's called the Scion coin, and I have that coin, and it's not circulating or whatever, but I have it in a state where I have to purchase a license for the coin in order for it to be on the market. Now, the thing is, the reason why I didn't do that is because a lot of the coins that are on the market are used for a particular crypto contract or whatever. So my coin wouldn't be. People are like, well, why am I getting this coin or whatever? What does it do? And the thing is, I'm like, nothing. It doesn't do anything. It's just my coin or whatever. And when I started to understand coins, I'm like, no, that's stupid for me to try to make a coin or whatever because
I got you. You have to have a mission behind the coin.
It should have a platform that's going to be used for this coin or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Steam it. I'm going to be doing something on Steam it very soon or whatever. There's a coin called Steam it. And Steam it is a platform that's just like Reddit. Okay, you remember Reddit?
Yeah, everyone knows Reddit.
Well, you on Reddit or whatever. You're posting on Reddit, but you ain't getting paid for it. Steam it, you post on Steam it, you're gonna get paid. There's people that make a couple of $100 doing a few posts. You know what I'm saying? So basically, this company is going to pay people in Steam. And then you'll take that Steam and transfer it back into Bitcoin. And from Bitcoin, you'll be able to cash it out into cash if you need it. So there's all these different companies have different reasons on why they're using these crypto contracts or whatever, or these currencies or whatever. And that's why we got to go through each one of these currencies and look to see why they're using the currency. And, if it seems right to you, what kind of base that they use this platform on, and it seems like it's a good thing for you, and you seem impressed by it, I think you should go in. You should go in and try to get it. There's a coin called the Digibyte coin. Okay, matter of fact, I'm mad at Digibyte right now because I bought some Digibyte coins from them, and due to the fact that their wallet doesn't upgrade, I think I lost some money. or whatever because
Let's see that.
I'm having a problem. I'm having a problem with the coin with the wallet. The wallet has to update or whatever, so it's crazy. But anyway, Digibyte. What I like, why I bought Digibyte was because Digibyte. You heard of what's the game that all the kids and everybody and people are playing on the computer? What's that?
Call of Duty.
No, I'm talking about on the computer. It's a computer game. The world is playing. It's called Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft.
So they're using this particular coin on for this Minecraft platform or whatever, and I'm like, the #1 game on the freaking planet.
Right.
I need some of those coins. Okay, let's go over that because I know that those coins are going to gain value. They just lost some type of thing that they was in, and the coin volume dropped, and I sold. I had Digibyte on another platform. I think it was Poloniex, and I got rid of it when I heard that news or whatever. I sold them all off really quick to transfer them to somewhere else. Now the thing I wanted you guys to understand about trading coins is that right now, well, because right now while I'm talking to you, I keep checking on my coin or whatever, because every time I see, like I just made a few dollars off of Ripple, but then I sold it off once I made the money or whatever, and I transferred it back into Bitcoin. And from Bitcoin, I can take that coin. Poloniex is a exchange website that I want you guys to understand. When you get the Coinbase account or whatever, Poloniex has all of the coins on their site, or mostly all the coins anyway. Not every coin, but mostly all the coins. And basically, they have, each coin has its own wallet on Poloniex. So when you on Coinbase, you could take Coinbase coins and send them to Poloniex, and then from there, you send in Bitcoin to Bitcoin. So you send your Bitcoins from Coinbase to your Poloniex Bitcoin wallet. Okay. So once the coins go there, Bitcoin is the main coin that you can transfer into all the other coins. So when you got all of your coins in your Bitcoin wallet, now when you scroll down to, let's just say, to buy Steamcoin, right? You can click on Steamcoin, and it'll show how much Bitcoin that you have there, and it'll tell you you can buy Steam it with that Bitcoin. You can buy any other coin with the Bitcoin money that you already have on your Bitcoin wallet on that platform. And that's going to be in the new training or whatever. And I'm going to show you guys how to follow and read the graphs or whatever. And also, this is how I made my money with Ethereum. This is how I made a shitload of money with Ethereum, man. You need to go on YouTube and you need to follow the cryptocurrency community, because these guys, I mean, like anytime they post a new video, it comes straight to my phone, or it gives it gives me like a notification, and then I can go look up those coins. I'll look up all of those coins or whatever that they'll tell you, like, listen, just like Litecoin. I made some good money from Litecoin last week. They said Litecoin is about to go to the moon or whatever. Boom, I look at the chart, it looks right. Boom, I went in there and I started buying Litecoin or whatever. But a lot of times you're going to get a heads up from the cryptocurrency community or whatever. There's a few guys out there. I'll be posting. I'm not going to post their names on this video, but I'll post their names later on. And I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys who to follow.
Okay.
I mean, I'll be posting that in the group or whatever. So I'll show you guys who to check out and who to subscribe to or whatever. But yeah, when you start to follow these people, whatever, they'll give you a heads up or whatever when certain coins are doing good, and you can cash in, man. It's about doing your research with the coins, and it's following the big wigs in there. That's that's making moves. I think Google invested a lot of money in something called Classic Ethereum. Ethereum is in Classic Ethereum. It's just the same coin, but they forked or whatever. You know what I mean? So I forgot which one came first. I think Ethereum came first and then Classic Ethereum, or the other way around. But I know that Google invested a lot of money in Classic Ethereum, and that's what I made a whole bunch of Classic Ethereum wallets, and I made some good money off of Classic Ethereum. That's something to hold on to for quite some time.
Yeah, it looks like it's only at $19.72. So
yes. Yeah, you know what? And do you have a wallet for that? Because there's a wallet online called my Classic Ethereum wallet or whatever. I'll post some of the wallets in the group.
Okay, great.
In the Facebook group or whatever, so you guys can sign up to some of these wallets or whatever. But I tell everybody, people won't do this unless they have the money. People are like, oh, I need the money to do it. I'm like, no, you don't need the money. First thing you need to do is get your account open. Just get your account functioning first. The money can come in at any time or whatever, but take that first step, you're never going to do it or whatever. You know what I mean? It might be a time when, I might get on Facebook and be like, I need you guys to buy this coin right now. It's exploding right now. You got a time right now to make some good money right now. And the thing is, you may want to jump on it, but you don't even have your account set up. So
So once you have an account with Coinbase, then you have to get different wallets under Coinbase.
Well, no, when you have an account with Coinbase, it gives you different wallets. So it has Coinbase has 3 different coins on it. It has Ethereum, It has Bitcoin, and it has Litecoin. Those are the three wallets. I think they're going to be adding another coin soon, a Golem or something like that. I just heard through the pipeline, but I'm just waiting for it to go down or whatever. But they have 3 coins so far. Those 3, any one of those 3 coins can be sent to a trading platform such as Poloniex.
Okay.
And when you get there or whatever, then you can start juggling all these different coins around and around and around. You can get this coin, that coin, that coin, that coin, that coin, and you can use Bitcoin to do such a thing. So it makes life much easier, trading on this platform or whatever. And the fees are not that bad,
Okay. All right. So get your training, basically. That's a shout out.
Get my training, man.
Get the training. Get all his trainings. They're awesome.
Get the training. But while you guys, while everybody's, I'm working on the Poloniex training because I'm working on the trading training. Say that shit fast. After Corona, I'm getting the trading training together, and basically once I get the trading training together, whatever, I want to give people time to go through the preliminaries of having these accounts set up and understanding how these accounts work or whatever. So once you understand how to get everything set up, I'm telling you, this will be the best thing that you guys ever freaking did, man. This is an opportunity for our generation to make something.
How long does it take to set all this up, William?
Well, depends. I mean, you said you already have a Coinbase account, right?
Sure.
Okay, so I think sometimes it takes about maybe 48 to 72 hours for them to basically
verify your account.
I mean, it could be quicker than that. It all depends, man, because that the government's been on their backs about a whole bunch of different things and whatever. They want to know everybody who's buying coins, and they don't want to. Coinbase is. I heard they wasn't trying to release that information to them. So it's a lot of stuff going on.
Government late.
No, they can't stand the fact that regular people like you and I have control. This is the first time in history. This is the first time in history that the government does not have control over our money. The first time in history that they don't have control, and they hate it. They don't like the way it feels. It's like when a good woman leaves you, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't have the control no more, man.
That's right.
They out there like Ike Turner right now, like I'm gone. That's how they feeling right now, because with money, when too many people have access to making money online or making a significant amount of money, then what happens? People will not depend on their job so much. I mean, the whole economy could just go crazy.
It could have collapsed.
Exactly. They need people to always need them. The business will never pay you more than what they need to pay you. If this minimum wage, you're not going to get no more than minimum wage, because they don't want you to get ahead. They want you to keep having the need to be fed.
Exactly.
Every couple of weeks or whatever. So this changes the game. This changes the game because
yes, it does.
It can make the regular. This is the fastest. I think honestly, this is the fastest way that you're going to make $1 million after the year 2020. This is the fastest way that you can make $1 million, unless you hit the lottery. And unless you think you're good enough to hit the lottery in the 3 years, you might. I'm not putting jinx on you, but I'm just saying, realistically, I'm on the highway of $1 million. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the $1 million highway, and you guys can be on the same highway, man. You got to get into this thing. This is a life changer, because these coins, I didn't realize. I just thought there was Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I just thought that, if I could just buy some Bitcoins or whatever, just keep them and it'll be cool. It'll start growing in value, and that'll be it. But I didn't realize that the whole world is going. And the reason why is these businesses are like, why are we going to give an investor or these investors or whatever, why are we going to give them a percentage of my company when I can keep 100% of my company and have you invest in my company via cryptocurrency or ICOs?
That's exactly what Amazon just did with Bitcoin.
Wow.
It's going to change the world. It's going to change the world. It's going to change the world. And the thing is, when we always hearing about something that's good like this, like I knew when Bitcoin, I knew when Facebook came out, but nobody told me to buy no stocks. You know what I'm saying? I knew when Google came out, no one told me to buy stocks. Apple came out, no one told us to buy anything. You know what I mean? It wasn't like when we realized that we should have maybe tried to get into this thing some kind of way. Everybody already made their money off of that already. You know,
right.
everybody already made their money and everything was already done. So now the door is just cracked open. Like the store ain't even halfway open yet. It's just cracked open right now. And we sitting here like, yo, we got a good opportunity to kick in this door and go in here and get this money. And that's exactly what's going to happen. So you guys need to, I think that, another thing I wanted to tell you is that people, when I tell people about this, they always say, you know what, when I get a chance, I'm going to set this. I'm like, when you get a chance, do you understand that this market goes up and down every 5 minutes? So,
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like these coins could shoot up and you miss your chance or whatever. Like, don't play around.
Don't sleep.
Don't sleep on these coins. If you have a little, you know what I did? I've been blessed. I've been blessed over the last 8 years. I've been making so much money online, and I don't even know how much I have anymore, to be honest with you. Like,
that's a good problem.
I have it all scattered.
Yes, it is. Wow.
But the thing is, you know, I tell everybody, I said, listen, if you take too much time, if you take too long to get these coins or whatever, you're gonna miss out. You're gonna miss out or whatever, and you're gonna miss the boat. So I took all my joints and scattered them all over the place or whatever. So I know that they're all diversified or whatever. But you guys, let me tell you something. I took the most of my money or whatever, and I turned it into these cryptocurrencies, man. And I see the money. I mean, I'm seeing it. I'm spending it. I'm spending the money. I'm spending the money so much that it's messing up my other businesses because it's allowing me more time to relax. But I can't forget that I have students that are still doing, you know, CPA marketing and all this other stuff.
All that,
like,
yeah.
Right.
I'm like, man, listen, I done made all my money on CPA marketing. I'm on these Bitcoins right now. You know what I'm saying? But you guys,
can you talk to us a little bit about BitGold? Because I think I opened up an account or created an account with them.
Yeah, all right. BitGold was called. Well, it's not called BitGold anymore. It's called Gold Money now.
Okay, so I created an account under there, or based on one of your videos.
Yeah, I mean, back in the days, let me tell you something. Okay, so when I started with Gold Money or whatever, I think they paid us a good commission. I think it was $50 or something like that they paid us a really good commission or whatever for having people, you know, register and just put in a couple of dollars. They're like just open an account and putting in and loading their account. You know, they gave us like a gram of gold or something like that. So
wow,
I was doing that for a minute or whatever. And, you know, I still got a business. I still got my BitGold account and my business account. I still got money in there actually. And actually, you know what? I forgot. This is what I'm talking about. I got money in there. I got about maybe $300 in there. I think still in there, and I forgot that I even had that money in there.
Mm-hmm.
The gold. I love you can't go wrong with gold. I mean,
okay.
this is physical gold. It's sitting in a vault in China, or you can transfer the allocation of your gold to Canada.
So how much money should I put in there to start it?
I think you should hold off on putting any money in there right now because Bitcoin is where it is.
Okay.
Gold, just think about it. Gold is at $40-some or whatever. It's not rising fast enough. I mean, you can put some money in there and just leave it in there if you want to do like some long-term savings. That's a good place for you to. You can if you want to have a savings account or whatever, you should put your money in that account because the price of gold will always, you know, it will continue to rise or whatever. And plus, you have physical gold. You can ask them to send your gold to your house and have it in your possession or whatever, just in case things get real messed up. You know what I'm saying? so everybody be walking around concentration camps and all that. And, you know, you got your gold nuggets.
Somebody in the head with,
you know what I'm saying? With some gold, man. So you want to have that for the long term. But the thing is, these Bitcoins are rising in value and fluctuating much more volatile than the gold market or whatever. So you have a more of an opportunity to make a come up I mean, let me just check this. Let me check let me check my thing right now.
So let me get this straight. So when we had people paying in dollars for parts of a company or whatever, when we're trading the stock, now, so let me get this straight. I got a string of questions. Number one, so right now, Amazon, for example, is having people trade pieces of its company through Bitcoin, correct?
Wait. Are you
Understanding that?
Are you asking me, is Amazon trading portions of their company through Bitcoin?
Yes, if I heard that correctly earlier.
Well, Katrina said that. I haven't read that yet.
Well,
I haven't read
they
that.
invested, or they accept Bitcoin.
Really?
As
'Cause this must have just happened in the last 48 hours because I'm an Amazon, I have a problem with Amazon. I have to see something I buy.
okay, don't take it from Katrina. Take it from William.
Okay.
No. I'm gonna check on that, Katrina, or whatever. But when did you hear? Do you have an Amazon button that says that you can pay with Bitcoin?
No, I think I heard it off of CNN or MSNBC or Fox News, one of them.
I'm gonna check that out or whatever because I do own stock in Amazon. I own Amazon stock and Gap stock or whatever. But I slowed down off of buying stocks as much or whatever. Actually, I'm planning on cashing out my Gap stocks and just sending that over to Bitcoin or whatever. Oh, but this is what I want to tell you earlier. Even though I have a whole bunch of money in different diversified in different places or whatever, you know what I did? I know each of you got a coin. I mean, like a change jar, change jug, or something where there's a lot of change in it. I know y'all got it somewhere in the rooms over there.
Yes, I do. Yeah. Okay, real quick though, it's there's a petition out for Amazon to accept Bitcoin.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Yeah, so it's a petition at change.org.
And they probably might implement it or whatever. But the thing is, Amazon has to go through some government regulation before they start just dealing with Bitcoin or whatever. And I'm sure that this is something that they're looking into or whatever, because the government's trying hard to crack down on it. They're really pissed about this whole cryptocurrency and altcoin thing or whatever. They're really upset about this.
Okay, so that brings me to my second question is, okay, if that is able to happen, you said earlier that people own parts of the company when we're trading stocks.
Right.
I understand that's how it works.
Right.
However, if we're able to trade cryptocurrency, if we're able to trade the stocks through cryptocurrency, the people who own the company will own it 100% while we still trade it. And I'm like, wait, what? How does that? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. I'm gonna try to explain it. I'm gonna try to make it make sense for you. You're buying the money. This is what they did. Okay, instead of me allowing you to own 10% of my company,
yes,
I'm going to allow you to invest in the cryptocurrency or the ICO of my company. Okay, and when you do that, the value of the ICO will go up and down and fluctuate or whatever. Okay, and I'm going to let you profit from the fluctuations of those crypto contracts. However, you can make money off of the fluctuation of those crypto contracts, but you cannot own a piece of my business.
Okay, now that makes sense.
And that's one of the good things about these ICOs or whatever. And the second part of that is, not only will you be able to make money off the ICO, but you will not be under government scrutiny every time you do so or whatever. And it's really hard for the government to figure out how much money you're making unless the company is basically reporting, whatever it is that you're doing from these currencies or whatever. And
right.
The thing is, they don't really have to unless they get subpoenaed or something like that or whatever.
Yeah. Because how do you tax? I think the thing is the tax issue. Because how do you tax Bitcoin if we don't know how much money these these motherfuckers is making.
Trust me. Trust me.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. Uncle Sam always sits down and finds a way to do some monkey shit. So he will find a way to tax it. Trust me. But the thing is, all of these other altcoins, like Bitcoin is going to be the first coin that's going to get bullied, so to speak, or whatever. It's gonna go through, it may go through some regulations or whatever with Congress and things of that nature. But there are other altcoins, like I said, like Monero, and there's a few other ones that I forgot because there's like 800 coins, but there's a lot of them that are anonymous coins or whatever. So basically, they give you anonymity or whatever when you're using these coins, and they're going to have a problem with a lot of those coins too or whatever. But the thing is, how can you stop me from sending you a blockchain that's worth something? How can you do that? They can't do it. They can't do it. They can't. And the thing is, I could take my money. Like I said, you're not allowed to take money, a certain amount of money over into other countries or whatever without having to, letting them know that you're bringing it in there or whatever. But who's to say that I can't take $25,000 blockchain and just email it to myself and open it up when I'm in Zurich?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it changes, like I said, it changes the game or whatever. And although there's a lot of regulation and stipulations that's going to be coming into this thing, they're not going to be able to have full control over it.
Okay.
Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second.
Oh, talk about making your head spin, man.
It's a lot to take in, but it's exciting stuff, right? Because, it's an opportunity, like you said, for us to actually get in to this opportunity and maybe become a millionaire in the future.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to be a millionaire within 12 months. I know that without a fact.
Mark.
Yes.
Let me borrow $1 when you in 12 months. Borrow $1.
Yes, you will, Mark.
Yo, listen, but listen. Let me tell you something. It's not Katrina. It's not a matter of you may become a millionaire if you take this opportunity right now and invest in these coins. The first 20 coins, the first 10 coins are the safest investments because the coin priority is, I think, is in a chronological type of pecking order on the site that I just sent you. That's posted up.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So all those coins, the first 10 coins are the master blasters. Okay, the first 3 coins are the head honchos. So those are safe coins or whatever. So when you invest in these coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, I'm going to say Steemit and Litecoin. Those coins are going to be around for a long, long time or whatever. So it's those are solid investments. Any type of that's what I was telling you about the change. Those little change things that you have. I had a jug. The little water jugs.
Yeah.
Water jugs. I had a water jug, almost filled, or whatever with change, right? And I took it down to the coin store because I was sitting here tying up my sneak. I was sitting here just lacing my sneakers one day on the side of my bed, and I looked down and there's this coin thing right there, and I said, you know what? I need to go do something with these coins or whatever, man. I was like, these coins are sitting here making no money for me, and I hate to see money sitting there doing nothing. Like you ever see a person that's sitting down doing nothing while you're working? That's how I feel about coins and money. I'm just like, you just sitting there doing nothing. So what I did was I went down to the grocery store, took a cab, took this big old jug of change to the coin store, whatever, dumped it out into this machine or whatever. It counted all the coins, whatever. I think I had about maybe $300 in there worth of coins or whatever. So I took that money, got my ledger for it, went in and got the cash, and then took the coins to took the dollars to the Bitcoin ATM and put the money in and got that receipt back from that or whatever. And I put that and used it for my cryptocurrencies or whatever. And I told everybody, take whatever you have. If you count your pennies, if you got $12 in pennies, take anything that you can get your hands on. Sell the damn microwave. Do anything. Get some currency, get some money, and invest it into currency. No matter how you need to get the money, get it and put it in there. You can always buy another microwave. You can always buy a new set of teeth. Get the money, put it in, Because your money, this money, your money is going to what you said, Mark. What comes after quintuple?
Quintuple, sextuple, septuple, octuple.
Octuple. Yo, I'm telling you, your money's going to do that, man, and it's guaranteed. I mean, well, listen, the way the market is set up. It's the market is going upwards in upwards motion. So yeah, it's a bull market right now. It's a bull market, and it's going to stay like that until these companies or whatever raise a whole bunch of capital. Let me see right now with the market cap is $107 billion. $107 billion. That's the market cap. $107 billion, and it's on its way up to 150. I think it was up at 150 or whatever, and then we took the market reset. It's going back up to 100, and soon it'll be up to $200 billion or whatever. So you guys get into this, and you got to get into your currencies, man, as quick as possible. Don't even wait another day. You got to get this stuff together. Got to get your world together, because I'm telling you, man, this is going to be a change. It's going to change your life.
Well, I'm getting the training. I'm sold.
Listen, when you get do you have the Forex? Do you have the Forex? Did you get? You guys
no, I haven't gotten it yet.
Don't worry about it. Listen. When you get the training, I want you to send me a message via Facebook or whatever. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys the Forex training for free, so you can get the Forex too. Because I use another site to trade Forex or whatever, and on that site I trade Forex using Bitcoins. Okay.
What?
Yeah. And
this is awesome stuff.
So basically, the reason why I use the Bitcoin instead of cash is because when you trade Bitcoin with this site or whatever, you're not required to give in a lot of information, like sending in your documents and all that stuff.
Praise God.
So yeah, I know, right?
So you can bypass that. You can stay a little bit. You can keep your anonymity or whatever, and then you basically, when you're making money off of this site or whatever, like I take the money off of the site or whatever, send it back to my wallet, send it back to 2 or 3 more wallets or whatever, and boom, the money's gone. Like there's no footprint of that money that I just made. I'm not saying I'm not saying that to not pay taxes. I'm just
low key. You are though. Low key.
I'm just giving you the reality of it. That's all.
You didn't hear it from me, right?
You didn't hear it from me. I'm just giving you the reality of it or whatever. But the thing is, you see all of these graphs, and you see when you look up Forex or whatever, a lot of training. I've seen a lot of Forex training. I have a lot of Forex training from other people, right? And the first part about the training turns me off because people make it extremely complex. Okay, they make it extremely complex for no reason. Because I hear them saying, well, I got a chart. I got a board up here, like one of those little chart boards or whatever, and I have all these little like index cards, and they have different types of candlesticks, and it shows you which way the market is going to go into or whatever. But I have a very simple way. I look through all these traders, and I'm like, this shit is so complex or whatever. It makes me not even want to do it.
Right.
If it makes me not want to do it, how am I going to learn this and show somebody else the same shit, and they just look at this shit like it's Chinese or whatever? So I said, I got to figure out a way to chew this information and this data up and spit it out into baby food to make it make sense to other people or whatever. You remember on Sanford and Son, where the 2 cops would come in, and the white cop would always say some crazy shit to Fred, and they'd be looking at Lamont like, what'd he say? And then the black cop would translate. Basically, that's what I did with the Forex or whatever. So basically,
cool.
When you go into the Forex or whatever, I'm showing you guys how to just simply do some simple common sense shit to look at a chart, spread the chart out or whatever, and make a good common sense prediction of what this market is going to do and what this chart is going to do. And anytime I put something out for y'all or whatever, I always take an extensive time to test and practice the shit or whatever, because I don't want to be caught out there or whatever. Sometimes you might get a dummy or whatever that'll pick up something or whatever, and just it won't work for them, and they'll say, "Oh, it's you," or whatever. But normal people or whatever, they can gather the information or whatever and pretty much make sense of it. And I'm telling you, man, you're gonna love this. I'm gonna give that to you guys for free or whatever. You guys are gonna love it. I think Mark is drooling right now. Mark is like, I'm on it.
That's what's up.
All right, you guys got any other questions about marketing in general? I mean, whether it's ICO or I know you do, Katrina.
Yes, I got like 100 questions. I do, William. All right, so this is actually just pertaining to marketing.
Right.
I need some more Facebook likes and some more YouTube views. I seen a video that you did, and you were saying that
I'll teach you about that in the class. I don't want to teach you about. I don't want to. Teach that. I don't want to teach that good information here. I'll teach it to you I'll post what you want to know inside of our private group.
Okay, perfect.
And then I'll show you I'll show you some tricks of the trade on doing like teaching you about keywords and stuff like that. And I'll just show you some good little tricks that you need to know.
Okay, sounds good.
This is going up on YouTube, right?
Say that again.
This is going up on YouTube, right?
It most likely will. It most likely will. I haven't decided yet, but yeah, I think it's going to go on YouTube, man.
Okay.
Well, that's why
this is a private group.
No, he combing his hair. He's trying to comb his hair right now. He's like, it's going on YouTube. Have me out there crazy, bro. Keep the questions coming, because this, I don't have. This is what I tell people. I don't get a chance to always. I got 1,000 people asking me questions all day long, and I don't have a chance to answer everybody because I'm still running other businesses. I got a clothing business. I got a record label. I got a lot of other investments going on. So I have to. I can't always be on the computer all the time. So if you got me here now, this is the best time to ask, man. And then maybe you can ask some questions that maybe other people might know, and then they can get the answer too.
Kitty Hawk. Have you heard of Kitty Hawk? Is that a good? It's a company that just started. Is that a good investment to buy shares still, or just funnel all your money towards Bitcoins?
Well, like I said, I wouldn't buy any more shares at the time because, like I said, this newborn baby just came into play or whatever. And if you have any extra money, don't diversify it into shares just yet, because shares. I mean, what is Kitty Hawk anyway? I've never even heard of that company. Okay,
so it's actually a new little gadget. You've probably seen all of the latest commercials where you have someone actually in the water, and they have on like these moon boots, and it's attached to like a boat, and it go or not, but they go up in the air, and they have
a water pack. You mean a water pack?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a company that's called Kitty Hawk that's actually putting that out?
Yeah, it's actually new. Yeah, it's supposed to be cutting edge. So I don't know.
Well, I mean, I've seen the water pack. The water pack was out a few years ago, or whatever.
Well, let me describe it to you a little better. Hold on one second. But yeah, I was thinking about investing in it.
How much are the shares?
Right now, I don't know. They're low. It's cheap.
I would say this. I would say just think about this for a minute. That water thing with the boat or whatever, when you're riding on the boat or whatever, and people like air skiing or whatever with this water or whatever that's shooting them up in the air. That's what you're talking about, right?
No, it's actually something different than that. Okay, here it is. So it's actually Kitty Hawk is actually you are flying. It's like you're flying a plane through the water. You gotta see this thing. It's really cool.
Wait a minute. Let me see what's going on here.
It's like a plane. It lands in the water. It's actually like a
You mean under the water?
No, on top. You flying in the air. It's like you're flying. It's like you're flying a plane across the water.
Now, wait a minute. Now, this is
and seriously, the trade. The when I checked the stock, I think it was probably as low as, and this was a while back. I think it was under $10.
But when you say flying across the water, I mean, I just don't understand what you're saying. Like, I'm gonna try to find a video, or whatever, because
it's a video. Just go to Kitty Hawk, and then when you go to Kitty Hawk, it is Kitty Hawk first flight. It's like a plane. Anyway, check it out. It's a flying car. That's all it is.
Okay, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, it's a flying car, and they just got an IPO for it. And so, anyway, I was thinking about doing some investing in it. I had to do a little more research.
Interesting. I don't want to. You know what? I don't want to tell you not to invest in this thing or whatever. I would definitely want to know. This is what I would tell you. Let me give you some good advice. If you I'm going to look through this. I'm going to look up this Kitty Hawk thing, and I'm going to peel it all back and look through the whole thing of it. But basically, you want to see who's investing in it. You want to see what support level it has. You want to see how much publicity and commercialism it has. You want to watch the price of the shares and see, give yourself like a grace period of time to check out the price of the shares or whatever and see what's going on first. And
okay.
Do you have a do you have a company that you use to invest?
No.
All right. Well, see who has that IPO on their platform or whatever. Yeah, you can try to look for something that has low fees or whatever, like under $7 per trade or whatever. I lost a company called Loyal 3 because they gave me free trades or whatever, and now they closed and they transferred everybody to a company called Folio, and now I'm paying $10 a share per trade, and I don't like it at all.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking to those Scott Trade or whatever people.
Yeah, Scott Trade and all of those people. Or just make sure that you find one that has a lower transaction fees or whatever as far as the trade fees is concerned, and just do your research in the company or whatever. If it's something. When you do your research, you want to also see the reviews from other people. Has anybody gotten hurt on this thing? Has anybody, said something negative about it? You want to look at all of that stuff and see how people are responding to this thing. You want to go to Reddit and look it up on Reddit to see if anybody's saying anything. So you want to do a lot of research to make sure that if you invest in this thing, it has a solid stance in reality, and people are going to move forward with this project or whatever. It's not going to flop or fail. Or some little idiot is going to get into it drunk or whatever and end up in the ocean. You know what I mean?
Right.
Kill the project. So you want to see the security factors of this thing or whatever. Make sure that the government is not going to going to put a whole bunch of regulation on it to narrow who can use it. I mean, just do that research.
Okay.
Sometimes it takes me hours and hours and hours to research, maybe 2-3 days to research one thing or whatever, just to make sure I get all the facets from it before I begin to decide whether I'm going to invest in it or not. So, but thank you for bringing it up, man, because I haven't even heard of this before. But I'm definitely I'm interested in it, and I'm going to look into it to see if you have something here.
Okay, cool. And if you do, find that it's something, peel it back and put it out in the training.
Peel it and throw it, huh?
Yes. So,
Mark, you got any? Is that anybody's? Is that my Facebook? Oh, no,
well, that's my Facebook.
Oh, okay. Does anybody, Mark? You got anything you want to ask, man?
I think that was it. What I was asking about. Yeah. One last thing was, so trading shares of a company using altcoin or Bitcoin is more of a team-based, it's like more of a team effort because everybody can have a piece of the pie?
It's more of a smarter way for crowdfunding.
Okay.
Right? It's a smarter way to get to, like, if you starting a project or whatever, you can there's some information that I'm going to be coming out with soon. There's a company that's coming out, right? And they're going to allow other companies to create crypto coins on their network, and it's going to be based on the Ethereum platform. It's going to be mind-boggling. People are going to start creating their own coins all over the place. And it's going to have I guess it's going to have value. It's going to have value to these coins or whatever, and the value is going to be already. I guess I don't know how to explain it. It's going to be already set on the Ethereum platform to have this particular value, because people are like, well, how am I going to cash this coin in or whatever? And you'll be able to transfer and cash these sub coins under that platform. And I just want to get everything together and get that information straight before I put it out or whatever. But I was just reading something on this the other day, and I was like, wow. And I'll be telling you guys the name of the company and everything, and just in a little while I'll be posting it inside of the group.
Speaking of the group, what is the structure of the group? What's allowed? What's not?
Well, the group is basically a place where the information, I put information in there to lead you towards what's the updates and what's going to be coming in. It's not really a group to be like promoting opportunities or whatever. It started off as a freebies training group, because the group used to be called the Real Winners Team. Okay, so it started off as a freebies trading group or whatever. So basically, I was teaching people how to do like my cash freebies, superior freebies or whatever. I put out training on that or whatever, because it was a fast way to make money. Like, you can make money overnight with that, like literally the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And then it transmuted from that into a CPA group or whatever. And then this is when I decided to change it to William Freedman Learning Academy or whatever. And then now it's translating into a cryptocurrency group, because anything like I started making money. I'm going through the chronological order of how I started. I became rich off of freebies, man. I was making $1,800 to $2,200 a week, and I figured out a way to do this using things that I'll be showing that you can learn inside of the freebies thing, the freebies marketing or whatever. But basically, I learned how to make a lot of money with freebies, and then once I thought about it, I was like, I'm making all of this money for my cash freebies and superior freebies, but I realized that they're paying me crumbs, because I went to go research the actual companies that I was doing the freebies with, and there was one company there that was paying $150 per referral, and they was giving us 20, and I was like, what? And I was still making a lot of money with this company or whatever, but the fact that they gave us $20 or whatever when they was making 150, I was like, no, something's wrong here. So I basically, started looking into is that Terry? Hello? Hold on, let me mute her real quick. All right, so I started making money from CPA marketing or whatever, and I looked into CPA marketing. No, that's not Terry. That's who's that? Is that you, Katrina? All the noise seemed to be coming from your crib.
Sorry.
All right. So basically, every time I go through a phase where I learn this new thing or whatever, I transform the group into that thing, because we got to keep evolving. You know what I mean? We got to evolve with the time. You can't be in William Freeman's freebie training group right now when you got this new cryptocurrency world that's about to start opening up. So I try to transmute the group as the internet as a whole starts to change and starts to advance. I try to keep up with those advancements or whatever, and turn the group into that. So next year the group may be altcoin something or whatever. You never know. Whatever.
Are we allowed to reach out to each other? Because sometimes
yes.
Okay.
Yes. I want everybody in the group to this is the thing. This is the reason why I made the group. I made the group because there was a lot of people that were getting into businesses or whatever, and the person who brought them into the business would disappear. Poof, just gone, would like block them or whatever after they got paid.
Yeah.
What I did was I said, all right, you know, people was always worried about that when they would ask me when I would try to ask them to register for certain things like freebies and whatnot. So what I did was I made the group. I said, listen, if you register, you can come into the group or whatever, and then now you will be stuck together. Like anytime you need something, you can be able to talk to me or post a question in the group or whatever, and then it could be answered by me or somebody else of the group members. Number two reason why I made the group is because I had an ingenious plan that if every group member grouped together, like let's just say you did a post, right? You have a CPA, ad that you wanted to post on Facebook, all right? You posted it inside of a group or whatever. Now you can come back to the group and post the link to the group that you joined to post your link in, and everybody in the marketing group can join that one group or whatever. So now that we're all in this group with you, when you post your link, I can come on your link and I can post under your ad and say, listen, this is a great offer for you guys to try. And then Mark could come down there and say, hey, hell yeah, this is a great offer for you to try. And every time somebody does that, it's called, we used to call it juicing, ad juicing or whatever. And basically what that does is they keep your ad to the top of the list. So when people come into the group, they'll always see your ad at the top. The more people who comment on the ads, the more the ads rise up or whatever. It stays to the top or whatever. So we would do it. We roll as a crew. And if, let's just say you may put an ad out or whatever, and somebody may come to your ad and spam your ad or say something negative to you about the ad or whatever, you can say, you can come back to the group and say, listen, I got a problem over here, homies. I need your help. And we could come over there and give you some support. So that's what the group was for as well. Not just, just to be a group to learn, but we roll as a crew. If you let's just say let's just say Mark, for instance, Mark went and found a new company online or whatever. He thought that the company was a good company, so he decided he was going to invest $200 in this company, right? The company steals his money, okay? The company was a sham company, a scam company, and they steal his money or whatever. Mark comes back to the group and says, yo, this company steals my money. All of us get on there and blow this company up and expose it. You know what I'm saying? So we move as one group. We move as one unit or whatever. So that's what the group was. It was like a club. That's why I made it a private group because, when we do like before, let me tell you something. There was a company called Click Ad Pays. Click Ad Pays. And Click Ad Pays was a rev share company. And they would always have a thing where you couldn't log in or whatever. They would turn the website off or whatever, do some weird shit. And I had all of these people from the group invest into this company or whatever, and I looked like a fool at the end of the day because the company was a bullshit company or whatever. We wasn't making any money off this company or whatever, and they was just scamming people. It was a scam in my opinion. So what we did was I came back to the group and I explained it. I said I apologized to everybody and I explained to everybody. Well, this is years ago, but I explained to them what was going on, and we moved as a unit and shut the group down. We shut that company down. Our group did that.
Awesome.
Okay, so if anybody out there from Click Ad Pays or whatever, that was us. So yeah, we did that to a few companies or whatever. So that's the power. You have power in numbers. You have strength in numbers or whatever, and that's one of the other reasons why we needed to be in the group or whatever. And also, there's new things that's coming out. There's new things that's people are learning new things every day. So when you have these new things coming out or whatever, we can. All information is not always good. Sometimes you got people that come into the group for different intents. You got spies that come into the group to sit down there and just do nothing but observe to see what's going on, and then they'll take it to another group. So that's why I, certain times in the group or whatever, I'll do webinars or whatever. But like I watch everybody in the group because some people aren't always there for the right intent. There's people right now that's in there not for the right intent or whatever. So. We just gotta roll. We figure out the rats and we roll together. You know what I'm saying? And we roll hard. Yeah. So, it's like I said, we gotta have each other's back.
Right. Okay.
All right. So listen, Terry, are you there? All right. If you're not there, I can't. I'm gonna remove you from the joint or whatever. Okay. So yeah. So basically, man, if anybody got any more questions before we wrap up, just let me know. And then we can go through it.
I think that's it for me. But Yeah, one last question. Is there a good reference you have for like cryptocurrencies for dummies type of course, or is that all in your training, or is there like a site you recommend?
It's in the training. No, but no, Mark. The thing is, I'm going to be giving you training. I'm going to be giving like the training, the first training that I'm giving you that you're going to be getting right now. That's the preliminary. That's the beginning. You know what I'm saying? That shows you how to get started. Okay. There's going to be other trainings that I'm going to be bringing out, showing you how to specifically trade certain coins and the coins that I particularly like or whatever. And I've done research on. I'll be giving you all guys that information. But first and foremost, you guys need to learn how to just get yourself started and get your account set up or whatever. And I also teach you guys how to do something cool in this new training, which is transmute. Change one coin into the next one. You got to know where to go to do all of this stuff at or whatever. And that training is this training is the baby food training for you guys or whatever.
Okay, cool. I don't have any other questions. This has been great. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Katrina. Mark, you cool? Are you all right? Was that answer okay for you, man?
Yeah.
All right, cool, man. So listen, man, I appreciate you guys. A lot of people have texted me. I know it's Saturday night.
Right.
Everybody they going to the club and they doing everything that they doing or whatever. But like we home still looking at charts or whatever, and we still sitting here trying to learn or whatever. So all that money that they spending right now, we'll be spending more later. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. We are grinding.
Yeah, man. So you guys, I appreciate you guys, man, and I know you guys are going to be successful, man. Mark, you always been on top of it. Katrina, you always on top of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's a good thing, man. I'm going to like when I see that you guys showed up today or whatever on a Saturday, and I'd be doing little things I do for a reason or whatever. And I started to do this on Sunday because I knew people were going to be home getting ready to go to work or whatever. So I said, hold on. Somebody said they got mad at me because I removed them. I can't talk because okay. Hold on. All right, so yeah, I'm sorry. I just kicked somebody out or whatever, but they said they couldn't talk or whatever. But she just texted me. But anyway, a lot of times, it's just us, man. I do things for a reason. I started to do it on Sunday, and I said, no, I'm gonna do it on Saturday because I want to see who's about this life. You know what I'm saying? I want to see who's. Because I get into arguments with my friends all the time. I'm like, yo, you prioritize things the wrong way. You're supposed to be prioritizing. You work now and have fun later. They want to have fun now, and they don't have anything later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people like yourselves or whatever, you're working now. This is even though you're in this meeting, but this is work right here for you or whatever. You're gathering information or whatever in order to better your lives.
Yes.
And you prioritize. This is the priority for you or whatever. So you chronologically prioritize your day to further advance yourself so you can be good for later. And just due to the fact that you guys even did that from the get-go, like you're gonna be good. Hey, Terry.
I wish they would have taught this in college.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
listen. Listen. I wish we would have had a altcoins back in those days, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't have this back in the days or whatever. We had IPOs, so
right. Two degrees later, I'm just now learning this.
Right. But I'm gonna like I told you guys, man, take advantage or whatever. If anybody who's watching this video or whatever, I'm probably gonna put a link in the description when it's on YouTube for if you guys want to get the training or whatever. I'm probably gonna have to give out a deal right now because I gave you guys a deal because I know that everybody's gonna be hitting me like, if I buy the training, could you give me the deal too? So listen, I always, as soon as I mention the deal, like no one never forgets the deal. They're like, well, yeah, I need that deal too. All right, so basically, this is what I'm gonna do, man. Anybody who buys this training I'm gonna give everybody the whole next week from Monday through Friday. You're going to be able to buy the training, and if you buy the training, I'll give you the Forex training for free. Okay, so that's it. Anybody who buys this training will get the Forex training for free for 1 week until Friday. What's Friday? Let me just put a date on this because people will be like, well, you said this and you didn't say a date. The Friday,
June 30th.
Yeah. June 30th is the last day you'll be able to get this training with the other training for free. So you guys, you know, take advantage of that date or whatever. And that's it, man. The trainings are cheap. I mean, there's trainings. Most trainings are like $300 to $500 or whatever. You know, the least I've seen trainings is for $199 or whatever, maybe $150 or whatever. So I make the trainings inexpensive because information. You can't we can't just become rich off of just the information or whatever. You got to make it accessible for everybody or whatever. You know how many people thank me like, yo, listen, I paid almost $1,000 for this training. It wasn't even as good as your $50 training or whatever. So yeah,
I know exactly what they're saying. $3,500 later, and it's like, really?
Right. I don't have nothing to show for it. Now you can't even beat this dude up because he's somewhere far away. You know, so basically, yeah, man. I hope this has been helpful to you guys or whatever. And Terry, I wish there was a way you could talk or whatever. But like, you came in at the end of the training, but it's recorded or whatever. So basically, you'll be able to replay this back or whatever and get the information. All right, but anyway, listen, man. Give me a minute or whatever, I'll be back in the group or whatever, and I'll be posting some things in the group for you guys, like some links and stuff like that. But for the most part, man, I appreciate you guys being here. If you guys want to say anything to the public, if you want to say anything, whatever, before we get off or whatever, because I have a lot of followers or whatever. So as soon as this thing go up, everybody gonna know who y'all name. So if you have anything to say or you have anything to ask, you can do it now, whatever, before I stop the recording.
Y'all stick with William. That's all I got to say.
All right, man. So listen, hold on. Just give me a second. Don't nobody go anywhere. I'm gonna just stop the recording or whatever, and then we can have our little after party. Okay? Yeah. Everybody get their own drinks. After party.
Okay.
All right. Listen, I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you guys for not you guys. I'm talking to the public now. Thank you guys for tuning in to the YouTube channel or whatever. And I hope you guys enjoyed the webinar, and I hope you guys enjoyed the information that we exchanged today. Talk to you guys soon. I'm out.